In the heart of the Crimson Canyons, Kale, a lean, silver-furred desert fox with glowing amber eyes and a distinct nick on his left ear, emerges from his den. The air tonight is thick with the scent of oxidized iron, a metallic tang that clings to the cooling desert floor. Kale sniffs the wind, his sensitive nose twitching as he senses the shift in the environment. Above, a massive silver moon begins its ascent, casting long, distorted shadows across the rusted landscape. The fox moves with silent grace, his paws treading lightly over patches of metallic dust. He reaches the edge of an abandoned mining site where nature has begun to reclaim the steel skeletons. The moonlight hits a pool of stagnant water, turning its surface into a mirror of liquid copper. Kale laps at the water. It tastes of salt and ancient metal, a sharp reminder of the changing world. High above, a metallic winged owl watches the fox, its feathers shimmering like burnished bronze. Kale ignores the bird, his focus shifting to a movement beneath a collapsed iron sheet. A sand lizard, its scales an iridescent orange, darts out from the shadows. The fox pounces, his movements a blur of silver against the deep reds of the canyon. The lizard escapes into a narrow crack in a rusted pipe, leaving Kale empty-handed. The wind picks up, whistling through the hollow structures and sounding like a distant metallic choir. Kale continues his journey, his silver fur catching the blue hues of the midnight moon. He finds a patch of bioluminescent moss growing on a pile of discarded gears. The glow illuminates the nick on his ear, a scar from a fight long ago. The fox encounters a desert tortoise, its shell reinforced with bits of scavenged wire. Kale watches the tortoise slowly cross the path, a symbol of endurance in this harsh land. Suddenly, a low growl echoes through the canyon, vibrating in the metallic air. A rival fox appears, larger and darker, with fur the color of charcoal and dried blood. The two predators circle each other, their paws kicking up clouds of iron-rich dust. The moonlight reveals the tension in Kale's muscles as he prepares to defend his territory. The dark fox lunges, but Kale is faster, dodging the strike with a nimble hop over a rusted rail. They clash in a swirl of silver and dark fur, a struggle for dominance in the rust-scented night. Kale uses the environment to his advantage, leading the rival toward an unstable pile of scrap metal. With a strategic nudge, a cascade of iron pipes tumbles down, creating a barrier between them. The dark fox retreats, intimidated by Kale's cleverness and the crashing sound of the metal. Kale stands tall, his silver coat shining like polished chrome against the dark canyon walls. He lets out a sharp bark, a sound that rings out across the silent, rusted desert. The hunt continues. He finds a nest of desert mice living inside an old turbine. He successfully catches a meal, the cycle of life persisting even in a world of decay. As dawn approaches, the sky turns a bruised purple, and the moonlight begins to fade. The dew that settles on the rusted metal tastes like blood and ancient history. Kale licks the moisture from a leaf that has pushed through a crack in the iron. He returns to his den, the scent of the night still clinging to his silver fur. The crimson canyons fall silent as the sun begins to rise over the rusted peaks. Kale curls up, his amber eyes closing as he prepares to sleep through the heat of the day. In his dreams, the moon is always full, and the air always tastes of salt and iron. The desert waits for the next night, when the moonlight will once again taste like rust.